So, okay, rolling on from working smart and working hard, what is the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is freedom. So, what everyone looks for is freedom, becoming master of your own destiny. You're able to decide how you want to spend your time, who you want to spend your time with, and you're not bound by any financial constraints. Sounds pretty good. So, how do you get there? Well, one of the things that you want to do is you want to connect the dots between a goal, which is your vision. So, what do you want your life to look like in terms of if you could have anything, what would it be? That's the first dot. The second dot is working smartly to get there as quickly as possible. And the third one is financial freedom. And what is financial freedom? Well, financial freedom can mean a lot to different people, but the general consensus financial freedom is where you have multiple income streams that are more than your expenses that continue to come in, and you are not exchanging time for money. So you would generally have income streams that don't rely on you putting in a specific number of hours to obtain that revenue stream. And what does that look like? So how would you know? Well, one of the things that you could be doing is what you're currently doing, whether it be a service business, self-employed, whether it be, that you're a super high flyer in a corporate position, is whatever you're doing is making enough profit to cover it off your expenses, plus you've got a little left over. And depending on how much of that you've got left over, you could then start to reinvest for the future. One of the things that I did was I sacrificed yesterday's results or yesterday's enjoyment to have today's results. So what does that mean in real terms? It means that I gave up the opportunity to do things that I would have liked to have done in the past because I was building for the future, meaning that I worked the most diligently I could to shrink down the time that it took for me to get the life that I wanted, meaning that I sacrificed things that I would have liked to have done, things that I'd have liked to have buy, places I'd have liked to have went to give me the maximum amount left over to invest in the future. And that was a cornerstone to my own results. So one of the things that you want to have, as I mentioned, was multiple income streams. It can be from investments, it could be your business revenue, it could be passive income from things like real estate, property, things of that nature. And, what do you get when you get financial freedom? Well, you've got choice to travel, see the world, you've got you're able to spend time with your family. You're basically able to take on new ventures. I mean, one of the things that you'll find is that people that are successful in the world of business and finance, they thrive on it. Like, it's not a case of how you use this to get to a certain point and then you check out. It's when you get into the world of business and investments, it's fun. It's actually good fun, and you enjoy the process of getting good results, so you want to get more of them. And working smart combined with working hard, combined with a vision, is the trifecta. That is the ultimate, because what you do is you take the talent and skill that you've got, which is working smart, and then you take your effort, grittiness, and determination, which is working hard, and then you combine it and point it towards something that you want, which is in the future, which is financial freedom. So how would you use, like, what would be how would you smartly work towards financial freedom? Well, one of the first things you can do is reinvest the money that you've currently got, or the money that you're currently generating. So rather than blowing it on, new toys, new flash things, new holidays, take that money and put it into things that will, could potentially make you money in the future. You can speculate on things like investments, stocks, bonds, real estate, a new business, expanding your current business, merging with other businesses. There's many things that you can do, but what you're doing is, regardless of which one you pick, you believe that it's a better use of the money that you have to expand your future result by making this move today. That's a good sign of you working smartly to then getting yourself closer to financial freedom. So another one's like passive income. Passive income is a good one, where you could build a product that you can sell over and over again. So in the world today in information, you could build, say you've got a skill or a talent, you have a course or a product that you could sell. You record it once, and then people can buy it over and over and over and over and over again. And that effectively is making you money without you needing to be there all of the time. So that's a great way of building a passive income. Now, there's a marketing piece to that, there's a sales piece to that, and there's obviously delivering the content piece. that's a great way of building passive income. Traditionally, what I did was I built a property portfolio, which was let me go and buy properties that generate income that then can build up a pot. I can then go and buy more properties as that pot builds up. And at some point, you have enough properties that the income it's generating is covering way more than your expenses. And these properties will generate you revenue without you. You're not exchanging time for money. You've bought the asset and the asset it generates the revenue. And it's a very, very, very proven way to get financially free. Lots of people have used it very successfully, and I'd put myself in that category as the initial thing that got me from being in the rat race, if you like, to financial freedom. So if it sounds like you, hey, if you're tech savvy, if you've got a cool service to sell, if you've got something you can build, go for the digital route. And if you want to go old school and you want bricks and mortars, then it's a fabulous way to do it. And believe it or not, it's not as hard as you think, despite what some people might say. So create passive income is a really good way to work smartly towards financial freedom.